The film begins in the year 1920 in Palampur, where an architect named Mehta is given the task of demolishing an old manor. The manager of the manor, named MK, tells Mehta that the owner of the manor wants to construct a big hotel in its place. Mehta begins his work that night, and while he's busy drawing the map of the manor, he hears some strange noise upstairs. He follows the voice and walks upstairs. His feet slip on the stairs, and suddenly a mirror breaks into pieces. The pieces fly toward Mehta, injuring him severely. The next day, MK finds him dead on the stairs. The scene now shifts to a person named Arjun Singh Rathod, who is preaching about the statue of Braham. He loves a Christian girl, namely Lisa, but his family is hesitant to get him married to a Christian girl. Arjun's father is an Orthodox Hindu, and he believes marrying a girl of another religion is upsetting the gods. Arjun decides to elope with Lisa, and he prepares to take her to Mumbai. But his father and his men stop him on the way. His father asks him to leave Lisa, and they even try to burn Arjun's car to kill Lisa. Arjun then fights the men and abandons his family as well as the Hindu god. Arjun and Lisa arrive in Mumbai, and he is assigned the project of the Palampur manor. He and Lisa shift to the manor because they are asked to stay there as long as the project is going on. Arjun notices the manor and seeks permission from the manager, MK, to see the locked rooms of the manor as well. At night, Arjun and Balwant, the caretaker, visit the manor, and one of the locks on the room does not open. That night, Lisa wakes up to a strange noise. She goes to the corridor to see who is there. Lisa keeps following the sound, but suddenly Arjun appears in front of her. Lisa tells Arjun that she listened to a strange sound, but he says it is a mountainous area and such voices are no exception here. Lisa next talks to Balwant to get some information about the manor. She asks him if he hears the sound that she heard last night. Balwant says he never heard such a sound. Lisa then goes to the locked room, and to his surprise, she unlocks it on her first attempt. Inside the room, she discovers a library with a beautiful piano and a portrait of a beautiful woman in an Indian royal dress. She plays the piano, and suddenly she hears a sound. She follows the sound, and eventually, it leads her to the lawn of the manor. Lisa tries to persuade Arjun at night that she opened the door during the day but that it is now locked again. Arjun ignores her, but Lisa pleads with him that she feels the presence of someone in the manor. Arjun tries to persuade Lisa that the project is critical to him. Meanwhile, Balwant is hearing them from a corner. Balwant reports to MK and tells him that there is an evil spirit in the manor. He accuses MK of hiding the dark secrets of the manor and putting the lives of the people at risk. MK bribes Balwant to not disclose anything to Arjun and Lisa. The next day, Lisa visits the village church, where she befriends Father Thomas. Lisa then returns to the manor, where she sees that Arjun has workers remove the doors of the library, and she is amazed that Lisa's description of the room was correct. That night, Lisa hears a voice from the gramophone, and she stops it. However, it resumes generating those voices again. Terrified, she runs away from the gramophone. She then goes to the library and reads the name of the lady whose big picture is put up on the wall. The name of the lady is Gayatri. Meanwhile, a vision of a strangled man scares Lisa, and she yells out of fear. The next day, Lisa again goes to meet Father Thomas in the church. She tells him what happened to her the night before. She tells him that his husband does not believe her. When Arjun is away, she takes Father to the manor, and he blesses the building. At night, the evil spirit bullies Father Thomas. Father Thomas sees a satanic symbol drawn on the wall of the church. Father Thomas consults a priest, who interprets the meaning of the symbol. The priest says the symbol signifies death and that the evil spirit and Lisa have some connection between them. The next day, Father Thomas reaches the manor, and he learns from Balwant that the couple has left for Delhi early in the morning. Father Thomas orders Balwant to inform the couple that staying at the manor is risky. On the other hand, a soldier stops the vehicle carrying Lisa and Arjun. The soldiers tell them it is dangerous for them to go ahead due to rebel fighting. Arjun sends Lisa back to the manor and leaves for Delhi alone. Balwant does not convey to him the message of Father Thomas. That night, Lisa wakes up to a strange sound. The evil spirit gets hold of her, and she shivers on the bed. The invisible spirit drags Lisa to the dark place in the manor. Some days later, Arjun comes back to the manor. Balwant tells him that Lisa has not come out of the room since he left for Delhi. Arjun tells Balwant to send for a doctor. The doctor examines Lisa, and he suggests that she be taken to the hospital for better treatment. At night, Arjun wakes up and sees Lisa nowhere in the room. He walks out of the room, and to his shock, he sees Lisa eating the flesh of a cat. The next morning, Father Thomas sees blood flowing from the palms of Jesus Christ's portrait. Father Thomas approaches Arjun at the manor, and he requests that Arjun meet him and Lisa there. Father Thomas tries to wake her up, but she remains silent. Father then removes the cross from his pocket and places it on her brow. She jolts awake and chokes Father. After that, Father tries to make Arjun understand that Lisa is possessed by an evil spirit. Arjun, on the other hand, does not believe in Father and tells him to leave. Arjun admits Lisa to the hospital, and at night Lisa's condition worsens as the spirit finally manifests itself. When the doctor tries to administer an injection, Lisa grabs his hand and stops him. Lisa sits in bed and explains everything about the doctor's family. Later, Arjun goes to the doctor's office, and he asks the doctor if he can treat his wife. The doctor shakes his head. After that, Arjun turns to Father Thomas for help. Father comes to the manor to see Lisa, and he sees that the evil spirit has completely taken over her. Suddenly, Lisa floats, and the evil spirit inside her says he will take her away after 4 days. Lisa then falls on the bed, and Balwant leaves the room hurriedly. Arjun runs after him, and Balwant tells Arjun that the spirit has already taken the lives of 2 prior architects and that it will kill Lisa as well. Balwant tells Arjun that MK lied to them about the manor and hid its dark secrets. Angrily, Arjun approaches MK and asks him about the manor. MK tells Arjun that 2 years ago, an old woman named Radha lived in the manor and now lives in Nayanagar. Arjun leaves for Nayanagar after he leaves Lisa with Father Thomas. Arjun meets Radha at Nayanagar, who reveals to him that the manor was once owned by Rai Bahadur, a wealthy Indian of royal descent. In 1857, when Radha was a child, he was away fighting the British, leaving his daughter Gayatri and her maidservants Kesar Ma and Radha to run the estate with 2 old male servants. Radha explains to Arjun that one night, a wounded soldier comes to the manor and calls himself Mohan Kant. He told them he was from the group that Gayatri's father was leading. He asked to stay with them for a few days until he got well. Gayatri took pity on him and allowed him to stay with them. Some days later, Kesar watches Mohan secretly communicating with a British soldier at night. She confronts him. Mohan tells Gayatri that Kesar has gone to her village to care for a sick relative. Radha then took Gayatri to the well, where they saw Kesar's corpse. Later, Gayatri discovered that Mohan was a British spy. Mohan betrayed the commanding officer, which cost the lives of 90 Indian soldiers. Gayatri then sent Radha with a letter to her father's outpost, and she stayed behind to manipulate Mohan. Rai Bahadur arrived home with his men, and he hanged Mohan in the same room. Before Mohan died, he promised that his soul would wander the manor until he took Bahadur's soul with him. Bahadur ignored the sacrifice of Gayatri, and he locked her in the same room for bringing shame to the family by sleeping with a traitor. Gayatri died unmarried and alone on November 18, 1896. Arjun tells Radha that Lisa was also born on November 18. Radha tells Arjun that Lisa is Gayatri. Father proposes to do an exorcism with Lisa to save her life. The father starts the exorcism with the permission of the bishop. Lisa runs from the room, and Balwant runs after her. She kills him instead. Father Thomas is also killed by the spirit. Arjun starts using Hanuman Chalisa, and he hugs her. After that, the spirit of Mohan is destroyed, and Lisa is now free. Afterward, the movie ends there. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe so you can stay updated with our daily movie recaps.